Hi everyone, Kenfinity here, and here's my review of Jaws, directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Roy Schneider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Lorraine Gary, Harry Hamilton, Carl Gottlieb, Jeffrey Kramer, Susan Backlani, Jonathan Philly, Ted Grossman, and Chris Ribello. Great cast, it really is. And this film is about a very popular beach town called Amity, whose owners want the beach season to keep being prosperous, right? But during this big campfire, at a night at the beach, there's this terrible shark attack that kind of goes under, the radar until the officer, who is Officer Brody, of Amity, the chief of police in Amity has to investigate this nasty shark bite, this nasty shark attack and everything. Yeah, that had shark bites. Oh yeah, so he is, called to action. And when he's first out on the beach, it's kind of mundane. But then this one young man whose mother told him, don't go any further, I can't see you. But he went further. Dun, dun, dun. And then the shark sadly, made the blood spill across, the ocean a little bit, the worst. And it's the best now that everyone is wanting to help out. We're getting rid of the worst shark problem, of course, in Amity's, ocean and everything. So this season, shark hunter named Quint wants to help. And he knows the shark has eyes. Look at those eyes. They're the most, just dead inside. Eyes, because a shark is, such a, just a uncaring, unthinking, specimen. Well, maybe not unthinking, but it doesn't care and everything. Oh yeah, so they're working together, and this marine biologist has to come in, work out the specific kind of great white shark. And his name is Hopper, and the sheriff's name is Brody. And they're going through the ropes of seeing how far it came on the shore, exactly how many. So far, it was just 2, sadly, attacks and everything, terrible. And then these kids tried to pretend like they were sharks for the shortest amount of time because they were caught. But then, the film really just builds up to Brody, Officer Brody, and don't you forget it, Hopper and Quint going onto the ocean to finally get rid of this shark once and for all. So yeah, the rest of the film, it's them on the boat together. And before all this, Officer Brody, he's taking care of his sons. He loves his wife and everything, and he's keeping them safe and everything. And now they're on this boat, getting to know each other, while just scoping out how far the shark could be and everything. And they were really getting to know each other too. And they were singing, show me a way to go home. And I don't think it's a sea shanty, but it would be perfect as a sea shanty, right? But then the shark headbutts its way into the side of the boat's frame. So they got to get, on the decks and everything. And they have these giant yellow trackers, to get the shark and everything, which is perfect. Get them all the way across this ocean. And long story short, they have Hopper go in one of those, shark cages, get close, and Bruce comes out, and Quint does his best, and I can't give it away, but it's the saddest outcome for a grizzled shark hunter. Oh yeah, but finally, Officer Brody, he got some shots in before he was shooting, and at the end, got this huge shot. No one give away what he used. This huge shot, and then it was nothing but yeah, yeah. If I have the exact expression that he had, and him and Hopper, of course, mourn the death of the unstoppable Quint. It's so sad that he does die. But I won't say exactly how, but he does die. So, of course, they mourn and they're going back to shore. It really just builds up to this disposal and explosion of the shark bits. Of the shark, creating the shark bits. It's an amazing film. It really is just a thrilling exploration of getting rid of what's infesting, these oceans, especially these big beaches, because Amity is a tourist town. And I tell you, Mr. Vaughn, the owner and everything, he wants nothing but the next summer season. He is so just shrouded by the dollar bill. He's not focused on how they should shut down the ocean, shut down the beaches ocean until the shark is blown the shark bits, It really shows how you can't just rely on the owners of these places because they want, the next inventory for, their mainstay attractions and everything. So you have to go by your own guts and create your team. And of course, Officer Brody, keep everyone safe in his town. So it's awesome just seeing how, Hopper, he gets to give all of the, technical information, but also he gets in that cage. It shows really like he's a marine biologist. So he does this. He goes in the water. He's not just calculating, this is this scientific name. Like he is doing everything he has to do. And Quinn, he's telling him all these, amazing stories and and he's getting in there too, and he has all that experience and he can get in there in the ocean too. And it's so cool to see how they really become comrades and they become these shark hunters. It's awesome, again, this film literally just builds up from these nasty attacks to them having to work together and to them working together. Like literally just ends with them having the strongest camaraderie. It's really about these three shark hunters and getting to the root of what needs to be done. Get rid of this nasty shark. It's amazing. Yeah, it's so straightforward to get to the explosion of the nasty shark. It's a timeless film. It'll last for Kenfinity. Yeah, and it's so precise. Because it's thrilling, but then there's some funny moments, there's some awesome character moments. And it just keeps you enthralled on how their dynamic builds and how they have this awesome dynamic of being shark hunters and everything. And how they get rid of this shark. And it's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, when all new videos come out. And these videos will last Kenfinity.